Zimmerman with Upper Creek Angler, and we're working through Steve Scoose's book, Grayling Flies. This episode is going to be about Czech nymphs. Dave includes a whole variety of them with a similar approach to tying just the pattern in any sequence of colors of dubbing material and scud back. So it's basically the same fly pattern over and over and over with alternating color spectrums. So I'm going to tie it in my favorite color patterns, and it's one of those that you should play around with and mix and match until you find the one that the color pattern that works best for you. So we have a number 10 Czech nymph hook in the vise. I keep these in patterns going from 8s all the way down to 18s, and we'll start this with, this is not going to have a bead on it, so it's going to need a little bit of help from us to get it down. So we'll tie in some flattened lead wire. The top and at the back. This will also help us achieve a taper. And any number of colors will work. I'm going to use brown here. And first thing that you'll want to do is go in and create thread dams at the front and back of your lead, so that when you begin to wrap over it, it has nowhere to go and nowhere to split on you. So the hard part of this fly is now done. Just getting the body appropriately done. The underbody appropriately done. You'll notice that I'm leaving plenty of room here at the top of the fly to work on the head of it when it's time for that. Okay, we'll come down to the back now and tie in reverse order the other materials that we're going to use. The ribbing on this is going to be some small copper wire. I always tie my materials in reverse order from their usage. All of this is going to be covered up with dubbing, so I'm not overly sensitive in this fly to what things look like on the body. Cut a little V out of the scud back. Not much of one. I didn't do a very good job with that. It's not really going to matter. It's all going to be covered up with dubbing anyway. Okay, it's at this point that I stop and take a look at the fly and make sure my general taper is okay. If I have any massive bumps, then I would work on those, but I don't. And so I'm going to start with the construction of the fly. I'm going to use, for this, the SLF Whitlock's Dubbing Blend number 1. And I'm going to be using in order the Scud and Shrimp Tan, followed by the Scud and Shrimp Orange Pink, and then I'm going to finish the fly off at the head with some Dragonfly Dark. So this is, I like to tie these three-toned. A lot of people tie them bi-toned. Either is acceptable. This is just my personal favorite of the color spectrums. So the bulk of this is going to be the tan color. I'm going to tie in just a little orange base at some point when we get toward the middle. Another slight pinch of this. And now for the orange. It's just a little spot of orange. One little wisp more. Making sure to save plenty of room for a nice black head. And then we'll go in and get our dark color. Don't wrap this dark color super tightly onto the thread, because you're going to want to pull these guard hairs out of it on the bottom for some legs. So it doesn't need to be super tight. Pull our scud back over. Go in and reach in. Spun off the back of the hook on me. Couple good wraps in front and a couple good wraps behind to secure this guy in place. And then, actually, that's some ultra slippery scudback. It was a new material for me. Scudback not being new material, but that particular brand of it. So I'm going to tie a whip finish in just to cement this while I bring the ribbing over. I ribbed this pretty heavily. I really want the ribbing to show. Go in and tie off our wire, helicopter, or snip it out. And finish this off with a whip finish. And just go in and in the dark portion of this with a pull those down, and there you have a Czech nymph pattern. You should feel more than welcome to try these out in lots of different color spectrums based on the flies that you have in your home waters, and give lots of different options for the scudback, lots of different options for the dubbing materials, but definitely give this fly a try. It has won many a world championship, and definitely take the time to go in and pull some of those dubbing fibers out from the bottom. It makes a huge difference. So this is pattern number 51 from Steve Goose's book Grayling Flies, a generic Czech nymph.